Hi everyone, welcome to Snap Vegan. We're eating on the cheap, doesn't have to kill you. And I'm having a fabulous hair day. I trimmed it. I am not a dyke, I am not a lesbian, I am someone whose hair was falling out and I got sick of it, so I just cut it off. Isn't that cool how you can just do that? Just cut it off. Okay, so I'm skipping that whole stir fry thing I was telling you about, because as soon as I put that video out there and said I was doing stir fry, Tammy Montgomery put out a stir fry video in my group. And well, in our group. Her group, I'm an admin. Anyway, I did mine exactly the same way she did hers. No sense, and she's got a better camera angle and everything. So, you know, use her stir fry video. It's Instant Pot Vegan. And just check hers out, because I did the same thing. Okay, and her picture looks a whole lot better. Today, I'm going to blow your mind. Reynolds wrap, non-stick, if that's backwards for you, sorry. Don't know how to do it otherwise. So, I'm making pockets. And I'm using my Instant Pot. So here's what I've done so far. I have cut a sweet potato in half, big one. I have made a pocket with kale, lots of kale, it's all squished down now, and corn. And now I am adding big old lima beans that I did soak overnight. I did soak these puppies overnight. Can you see them? And I'm going to add, if I can find it. So I'm adding Sugar Ray's hickory and brown sugar barbecue sauce to my, if I can get it down there, to my lima beans. Because baked beans doesn't just have to be pinto beans. Okay? I'm going to stir that around a little bit. Because once it starts steaming up and pressure cooking, all of that will spread out and flavor everything else. I guarantee. Okay, that's good enough. Alright, and the next thing I'm going to do, I'm adding vegetable broth. I'm adding a little bit of, let me see if I want you to see it. I'm adding a little bit of vegetable broth to the potato. I'm adding a little bit of vegetable, or more than enough, vegetable broth to the kale and corn. I'm also adding vegetable broth to the beans. No other seasoning, no salt, no oil. But the hickory sauce does have sugar in it. But I'm not adding sugar. That's my justification. Okay, so I already soaked the beans. So I should probably be cooking them about 22 minutes in the Instant Pot. But that's going to be overkill for the corn and kale. So that's why I kind of put them in a pocket. Because I don't mind if my corn and kale is, you know, well cooked. And especially my potato. So, you know, we're going to do this for 22 minutes. Or, you know what? Let me check my manual. Okay, so I'm going to do this for 15 minutes. Because that's what the manual says to do for soaked lima beans. That's what we're going to do. 15 minutes, because it's going to take the beans longer even than the potato. So, let's do this thing, shall we? Let me bring the camera down here. Okay, we're going to do the Instant Pot on manual, and we're going to knock that down to 15 minutes. And we're going to make sure that seal is locked. I want to seal it. You're good and tight. I forgot to mention that I put 3 cups of water in the bottom of the Instant Pot. And I just want a lot of moisture. I'll do that. You know, I really only needed a cup, but I put 3 cups, and that still didn't come to the top of the steamer stand. So I just want a lot of moisture in there. And you know, once you use your Instant Pot, you'll get to know what works good or better than anything else. And like right now, I'm doing the corn and the kale. That's not a dry thing, but I still added some vegetable broth to it for flavor. But the potato, I added vegetable broth to all of it really. But the potato and the beans, you know, I don't want them to get dry. So I added more water for the pressure, and I added the vegetable broth, you know, to keep the moisture in there. Now I've done this pocket thing before. I did a video on it, and I think it was this. It was either this channel. Go look on Cathy J. Cross on the other YouTube channel, Cathy with a C, J. Cross. I don't know if I did a few cooking videos over there before I decided to just make a Snap Vegan channel. So you can go check over there. I got more than 100 subscribers over there, but I left them a video and said I moved over here. So I think right now, as of today, I've got 45 subscribers here. So yay, that's good. You see my face turning so red? Look at that. That just happened in the last minute. It says, damn steroids. I hate steroids. But I don't have any inflammation going on. I mean, this was the kind of inflammation that come on so fast that food couldn't fix it. And trust me, for the last 6 months, I have been pill-free. Insistent on being pill-free. But the day I went to the doctor, it was pretty bad. So that's what he did, and this is what happens. Look at that. Pharma can kiss my behind. My big, wide, fat, white, dimply behind. So anyway, new update on the ortho front. I think I told you about pool therapy. God, I was wiped out after that. But anyway, so I asked my doctor's nurse, the wrist and arm guy, if I couldn't have a custom brace made, you know, to, you know, support this at night. So, because at the end of the day, this hand does throb. It just does. And they said sure. So when I go in for pool therapy on Tuesday, I can either go just a little bit before it or just stay afterward, and they'll just go ahead and take the mold, make my brace. I don't know if I can take it home that day, but you know, it'll be nice to have. The brace I borrowed from a friend of mine who had carpal tunnel, and she has a really tiny hand. Just between me and her, I call her Donnie. Tiny hands. But anyway, you gotta have fun and all this stuff, right? But no hate from me. So it'll be nice. I'll get a custom thing. Okay, so that's all I want to tell you. I don't want to take up all the time here. I've already got 10 minutes. Okay, so we're gonna wait till this is finished, and I'll be right back with the finished product so you can see what it looks like. That's what it looks like when it's coming up to pressure. You're going to get that steam going on, and then that valve will just shut off. Okay, Instant Pot ready. Instant Pot's ready. I need to vent. You thought I was going to vent a different way, didn't you? Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. After that gets finished, I'm going to take each of those pockets and drain off the vegetable broth in here. depending on how much is left or what have you, I'm just going to drink this with my dinner. Yeah, be interesting. It'd be tasting like barbecue sauce, some of it. I don't know. We'll see how it shakes out. Or, depending on how much it is, I might just pour it over everything when, I don't know. We'll just have to see how it works out. Okay, there's that. What we got? Want to take a peek? It's going to be hot. And there it is, folks. That's how it's looking right about now. Take the beans and see this. It wasn't, see the juice in the bottom of the beans. I don't know if you can. Steam! Juice in the bottom of the beans. You know. Let me make sure that bean is cooked good. I'm famous for eating hot stuff right away, ain't I? Well, if you were on my other video and learned my secret, you know why it don't bother me as bad as some people. Oh, perfect. Yep. That was a good thing to do right there. Okay. A little too hot to touch right now, I do believe. Let the steam finish up. Be right back. Okay, here's the corn and the kale. I don't know if there's going to be any juice in that. Oh, yeah. Okay. And then we'll plate this up by just turning it upside down. And there you have it. Still got some in there. Excuse me. Let's see what that looks like. Still got some in there. Okay. Clean up. Okay. Let's get the potato out of there. Woohoo! Yow! Be smarter than I am. Do what I don't do. And how soft is that potato? Ooh, that's, oh, I don't know. It's still pretty, I don't know. I might have to put that potato back in there. I don't know, let me taste it. No, that's good, really. It's good. Oh, I thought that might be a little not done, but it is. That's good, man. Okay, now for the beans, I'm going to pour this juice in here. I'm not going to move the camera again because I need both hands. Here's how you clean up for dinner after this. And you throw it away. And there you have it. After all of the jackets are taken off, and if you want to, you can still add some more juice to the juice back in. Looks good to me. Okay, so let's give her a whirl. Let's go beans. Beans. That's perfect for me. There's just enough barbecue sauce to flavor it and not overpower it. Potato. Now that still is 2 hairs firm, but that gives you something to chew on instead of having mush in your mouth. The potato is cooked all the way through, but it's not soggy, which is perfect. And now for my kale and corn. They taste really good when they're cooked together. If you've never cooked kale and corn together, whether it's in a saucepan and you do it that way, add that corn. Man, it adds some sweetness to the kale. Now, other than that little bit of barbecue sauce that, as you can see, let me show you again. As you can see, it didn't like super coat the beans, you know? So, we're not talking about an icky thicky kind of sauce here. And other than that little bit of barbecue sauce, no sugar in this dinner. No sugar, salt, or oil. So good. I love my Instant Pot. I don't use it a lot, but when I do, it's for things like this. When I'm starting to get those hunger pangs, and I don't want to, like, oh my god, it's going to take 2 hours to cook the beans, or blah 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 blah. Right in the Instant Pot. Now this was 15 minutes. I wouldn't have want it cooked any more than that. So I hope you enjoy. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please consider subscribing to my channel. Talk to you later. Have a great day. Bye-bye.